Hey guys, Rich Bassini, your YouTube vlogger and creator here. Today I want to talk about a topic that not too many YouTube creators out there talk about, and I want to share with you guys because it pertains to me as well. And you're probably wondering what that topic is. Well, it's when you don't get support from your family and friends when you're starting a YouTube channel. And I have to honestly say, I never got accolades when I was telling people, friends and family, that I was starting a YouTube channel. Maybe people out of curiosity would have probably asked, well, what's your YouTube channel going to be about? What are you starting it for? And give you a whole bunch of little other, what are you doing this and what are you doing that with it, whatever. And it got to a point where it's something I enjoy doing. I love creating videos. And when I mentioned that to family and friends, neither one of them would, say, "Oh, good luck to you. I wish you all the best," or I hope your channel grows or whatever. I didn't get anything good response from it. As a matter of fact, I had a relative that was over the house one day, and when I told him I'm a YouTuber, he kind of like smirked and said, "Huh, a YouTuber." Like in other words, like you're just a YouTuber. What good is it? What is a YouTube? What's so great about that? I felt like I was being belittled, to be truthfully honest with you. No, really, I really felt belittled with that smirk in the comment, because it's like guy's a YouTuber. But I took it with a grain of salt. This person, apparently, people who don't wish you good luck, or whatever, or all supportive of your dreams and your passions, most likely those are people that are too scared to get in front of a camera, or in this case a Logitech webcam here. And that's okay. Not everybody, certain things are not cut out for everybody. Like I got talking to a relative. I mean, there's certain things, jobs I wouldn't do. I don't care how much money they paid. Okay, I remember we were talking about, I got in the topic about the guys who do the bridge maintenance on bridges. And over here in New York, we have quite, we have a number of bridges, not a lot, but we have enough of them. And I remember the topic came up, and I said, something, I wouldn't care if they paid me $1,000 an hour to go up there to change a light bulb, the bulb on the bridge. How they got the bulbs that line the lines there, they all up there, whatever. I wouldn't do it for $1,000 an hour. First off, I'm afraid of height, and that's a job that's not cut out for me. And sometimes people have to know the limitations. What you will do, what you won't do. And that, let me tell you something, I will not do that. I don't care what the money is, what they pay you. But other people do. And what's good for others is not good for, what's good for you ain't good for others, I should say. And that's okay. That's okay. That's perfectly fine, I don't expect everybody to, give me accolades and say when I come to the family meetings or my friends, "Hey, here comes Rich Bassini, the YouTuber. How you doing there, Mr. YouTube celebrity?" And first off, nobody ever said that to me, but if they did, I would tell them, first off, I'm a YouTuber, but not a YouTube celebrity, okay? No, I never got to that threshold where I could say, "Hey, yeah, I'm making tons of money. I got a big house over here on the North Shore. I got a Ferrari and a Lamborghini sitting right." No, I never got to that stage, and most likely I never will. Probably, who knows? I don't know. I can't predict the future. But the reason why I'm bringing this out to you guys is because I think there's a lot of people out there that want to start a YouTube channel, and I feel if they don't get that support from friends or from family, it kind of like dulls the idea. It's like you're putting an idea on a back burner. And folks, I said this before, and I'm going to say it again in my videos. If you go into this, thinking about starting a YouTube channel with that negativity, it's like I always say, the battle was lost before it was even fought. Okay, you can't go into it like that. You have to think positive, and you got a talent, you got a passion, but you just don't know. People don't put it out there. And when people ask me a question like that, they'll say, "Well, how do I know?" Or if I ask them a question, do you know what your talents and passions are? They'll say, "No, I don't have an idea." And then they'll kick it back to me, and I say, "Well, what do you? How would you know if I had my?" And I tell them, "What are you good at?" I say this over and over again in my videos. What are you good at? We all have to have some kind of talent or passion, because we got to be good at something. You can't tell me that every person that walks on the face of the earth doesn't have a talent or a passion that they could share with people in the YouTube community, in the YouTube world. I call it the YouTube world. I mean, seriously, folks. It's just that people don't put it out, but they don't exploit it. And they probably figure, well, I don't need to put a sign on me saying, "Hey, I know how to build. I'm a carpenter. I know how to build. I could teach you." People think, well, if you're in your own business, you want to advertise your business, carpentry, home repairs, or whatever, it's one thing. But people ain't going to sit there and work with a sign on their chest saying, "I know how to build. I'm a carpenter." But the thing is, we all have talents and passions. We do. I just did a little YouTube short video about that. Share your talents and your passions with people. And we do have them, but people just are very reluctant to put it out there, and that's okay. Sorry about the grandfather clock. I don't want to keep silencing all the time. People ain't going to bother me. But the thing is, people, I think, are a little apprehensive, and they're a little standoffish. I have a relative that's in the news business, and they're a cameraman, and I told them, I said, "Hey, I got my phone here. I'm a YouTuber, right?" And matter of fact, that's the same person that kind of smirked at me and said, "Oh, you're a YouTuber, huh?" He laughed, I took it, like I said, I took it at a grain of salt. I don't really care. People want to make fun of me. That's fine. And I said, I was joking around. I held my phone up. I said, I can go live right now on YouTube. We can go there. We could do it. No. I'd rather work behind the camera instead in front of it. Well, that's fine. Not everybody. I got relatives like that. The minute I'd say, "Hey, we can go live right now on YouTube," I take my phone out. It's charging right now, but I take my phone out and say, "We can go live right now. You want to go?" No. They'll start walking out of the living room, the kitchen, whatever. I was like, I'm only joking. Come on back. No, I don't want to be on YouTube. I don't want to be on the camera, videos. I don't. Like it's like a plague or something. Ooh, God forbid! Don't put me on YouTube. I don't want to be on YouTube. Oh, I don't want people to see me. Who cares? That's the time they say when people say that to me. They say, doesn't that bother you being on YouTube? Don't you care what people? No, I don't. I told them, I said I don't. I don't care. I got to take these glasses off. I don't care. I don't care what people think about me being on YouTube. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I want to teach people how to make videos. I do the reselling news. I do Let's Talk eBay. I'm also a vlogger, so I like to talk about different topics. My YouTube channel is an open forum, and for all intents and purposes, I created this channel with the intentions to help people out, creating videos. Now, quote unquote, I'm not like those guys that go live and they have podcasts. They have people interviewing. I don't have that. I'm a one-man band here. I do the photos. I do the videos. Right. I do the recording. I do everything. I'm the jack of all trades. Okay. So I do it all, and that's okay. Do I mind working solo? No, it's okay. Would I like to have an assistant with me? I got friends, I got family that would help me out, if I needed assistance with certain things. But no, I like to do the editing. I like to do everything on my own because, like the old saying goes, too many cooks spoil the broth. I don't want too many people digging in on my business, which YouTube is a business, whether people want to believe it or not. Last year, for last year, I got a 1099 form from YouTube, and I had to, file it down because I did make I don't get paid. That's another thing too. I don't get paid every month. Okay, so just putting that out there. Okay, I can't tell you. I have to look it up on my files. When was the last time I actually got paid from YouTube? It had to be months ago. Months ago. So I don't get paid every month. If that's what people think, I don't. I'm not a big YouTuber that I don't have a big subscriber base. As a matter of fact, it's kind of a small subscriber base. But you know what? What's that old saying? Good things come in small packages. I might be a small YouTube creator, but if I could give you good information out there, what difference does it make if I'm small, big, or medium? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make a difference. As long as I'm putting out good, clean, viable content that you guys could use to benefit you, that's a plus for me, to be truthfully honest with you. Okay? That's a plus for me. But there are people out there that they don't want to get in front of the camera, or if they do have an idea of starting a YouTube channel, They don't know what to start it. What kind of channel are you going to start? That's what it is with them. Well, I don't know what kind of channel is it going to be. What am I going to start? And that's what I tell people. What are your talents and your passions? What are they? What are you good at? That's what's going to be based on you starting a YouTube channel. Plain and simple, you know. If you're a person that likes to paint, you know, you paint landscapes, people, or the mountainous areas or countries, whatever, you could be another Bob Ross. You could teach people how to paint. You set an easel up in your living room, den, or whatever, and you can teach people how to paint. People will watch your videos. I'm telling you, in the beginning, when you're first starting your YouTube channel, there are chances are you're not going to get a lot of views, probably little to no views, right? Or little, you know, and little to no subscribers, but it doesn't matter. When I started out back then in 2013, that's how long I've been on this platform, 10 years now. People asked me, what was your YouTube channel? I said, I had no clue. I just registered, and I said, you know, I left it there, was dormant for a while. And then I said one day, because I'm an eBay seller. I've been with eBay for 24 years. And I remember reading where it said eBay allowed their sellers to embed videos in their listings. I said, that's a good way to break into this YouTube thing. So I remember I had a little battery-operated mechanical bunkie I bought at my local thrift store. I think it came with the box. Yeah, it did come with the box. And I remember I said, you know what? I'm going to do a video on this little electronic toy here. And I took out, I think I have I still have my camera. I had a Sony, I still use it to this day, a Sony video camera, right? This 8mm video format. And I remember setting my tripod up, and I said, I'm going to do a video with this here. And I had put the video camera on there, and all you see was hands. I turned the battery up, you know, a little monkey on there, and he had a banana in his hands. Once you take it out, he screams and rants and whatever until you put it back in his hand. So I said, you know what? I'm going to embed this in the video in the listing when I sell it. And believe it or not, that item, since then, a long time ago, it's been sold through the video. So videos do work, just to let you know. And I put other videos with all of my other listings, and they did help with the sales. Okay, just to let you guys know out there, if you're an eBay guy, an eBay seller, I should say eBay guy, an eBay seller, or a woman out there who are selling, if you could take the time and initiative to, you know, do a little video demos on certain things, I do believe they do help. Okay, I mean, that's my personal take on it. I'm only basing off my own experience. As a matter of fact, hopefully I got your attention still. The information I put out when it comes to creating or starting a YouTube channel or selling on eBay is based off my own experiences being on these platforms. Like I said, I'm an eBay seller for 24 years, and I've been on YouTube for 10. Now, with YouTube, okay, we're talking about that now, just because I've been with them for 10 years and I think I have 1,773 videos, does not, by any means, make me a YouTube guru. Okay, now people say, well, you would think a person that's been on the platform for 10 years would know everything. No, I don't. Okay, but then again, YouTube is not rocket science, folks. You don't have to have an MBA to make videos. Okay? Did you ever see Mr. Beast's first video? He tells the story. He was talking to the guy from YouTube. I can't think of his name. And he started out with an iPhone 5, I think it was. I had the iPhone 5S. I still keep it. I still have it to this present day. I use it as a webcam now, amongst my other webcams. And he was sitting there saying how the video wasn't good, the quality, blah, 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 whatever. And that's it. He started off doing things like that. I think he also got into the game, you know, the gaming part of it as well. But look where it is today, okay? You know, everything, it's like the old saying, OJT, right? On the job training. When you get started and you feel more comfortable with videos and you start relaxing and stuff like that, that's another thing I did. I did a video about the YouTube Short. When it comes to creating videos, you know, be relaxed. Don't be like, you know, I'm nervous. You're like you're going to walk out on the stage and there's hundreds and hundreds of people are watching you and you see all those eyes focusing on you. Listen, I'm sitting behind a webcam here. What's there to be scared about? Yeah, but even though you're by yourself and you upload it to YouTube, there might be a lot of people that's going to watch it. Might not be a lot of people watch them. My videos, just to share this with you guys, so if it makes you feel any better, I don't get a lot of views on my videos. I don't. So now people are probably thinking, well, If you don't get that many views on your video, how can you be a YouTube creator? How can you share advice on creating and starting a YouTube channel? Hey, I do the best I can. And like I said again, I'm sharing the information based off my own experiences, okay? Now, if people want to go to other YouTubers, which you're more than welcome to, and you see that, well, the person put a video out and they got 50, 60,000 views off that one video, kudos to them, okay? What can I tell you? They probably have, they probably have a team working with them on how to work, that are working on their thumbnails and titles, stuff like that. I'm a one-man band here. And if people say, why don't you hire somebody? I guess I can't afford it. I can't afford to hire people to perform those tasks. So I do everything to the best of my ability. I do everything on my own, okay? But at least you're getting true, blue, honest information from me. I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell it like it is. If I'm doing good, I'll tell you, oh, yeah, it's okay. I don't get into the monetary part of it with the YouTube. Like, well, you said you got paid from YouTube. How much did you make? Nothing to write home about, folks. Put it to you that way. It's nothing to write home about. Okay? I'm being upfront and honest with you. I don't get paid every month from them. And the way it works, the way I understand it to work, YouTube does not release any funds by check or direct deposit until you meet the $100 threshold. That's the way it's been working for me. So people say, oh, so anything over $100, that's when they start releasing. That's the way it's been working for me. That's all I can tell you. Plain and simple. Okay, that's how it works for me. And if you look it up, I'm quite sure you'll get the same information. But I'm not here to talk about how much money I make off of YouTube, because like I said again, it's nothing to write home about. I can't make a living off it right now, okay? And I don't have the clout and the subscribers and the views like a guy like Mr. Beast would have, or Casey Neistat, or Emma Chamberlain. These are the people I would follow, and I get ideas from. But no, I don't come anywhere near them, okay? But the reason why I'm doing this video, folks, is because I think my personal take is we're gonna go to ChatGPT too, because I want them to explain a little to you, and I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna let you hear it in a little bit. But the reason why I think people don't actually take the initiative to support you, or wish you good luck on your endeavors, be it YouTube or eBay or whatever business you're looking to start, is because it could be a couple things. It could be a number of things. It could be they're jealous of you. Maybe they would like to do something like this here, but they're afraid to get in front of the camera. It could be a number of different things as to why people won't support you. Is because they themselves don't have the nerve to start a channel and to sit in front of a camera and talk like I'm talking to you, because they're a little apprehensive. I got family members, they like petrified. So they pick up the phone and say, come on, we're going to go live. People run out. It's a good way to get my family out of the house. I say, I'm going to do a live video, guys. Run out the door. It's true. Every time I talk, I say, I'm going to go live right now. And they know me. They know I'm a YouTuber. And they do. That's one thing. They might not think much of me as far as it being a YouTuber. But once I tell them I'm going to go live, you see how fast people clear out of that kitchen or living room. It's true. They run out. No. Where you going? No, I don't want to be on the camera. I don't want to be on YouTube. This one's run out this way. Okay, I'm only kidding, guys. Come on back. I never see people so scared to be on a video. It's like, what's the big deal? And then when they tell them how many videos, like, wow. When they do find out you're a YouTuber, and they find out, wow, you got over 1,000 videos. How many? What could you possibly talk about that you created for over 1,000 videos? I say, I find things to talk about. And I also tell them the biggest challenge of being a YouTuber is coming up with new content on a daily basis. For me, it's a challenge, because I sit here with my pen and pad here, and I jot things down. Okay, I jot things down. I got papers over here, and I go through them, and I say to myself, okay, what am I going to talk about today? What am I going to talk about tomorrow, next week? And if you do it on a daily basis, that even makes it even more of a difficult. I just started writing on this one here, this side here. But it's true. I mean, that's probably one of the things I would think that could stifle a small YouTuber or a person wanting to start a YouTube channel, is because they're probably thinking to themselves, What am I going to talk about on a daily basis? If you can't do videos on a daily basis, do maybe 1 or 2 a week. I try to do a video every day. Okay, sometimes 2 a day. Now, the thing is with me is, my goal is, if I could, I did it, I looked it up yesterday, I have to make 228 more videos, is to have 2,000 videos before the new year starts. I don't think I'm going to accomplish it, but I'm sure I'm going to try. Okay? But, yeah, but getting back with the family and friends support, don't worry about it, folks. Okay? Don't worry about it. Don't take it the wrong way. They probably look at it as, well, that's good for you, it's not for me. And that's fine. Because I even ask people, I said, well, you want to go? No, I'm not interested in going to YouTube. They don't care. Because it's not their forte. They don't care about it. They don't relish your same ideas and sit there saying, I want to be a YouTuber too, No, they don't. They don't talk about it. I have relatives and friends that when I tell them about the successful YouTubers out there, they look at you in an awe of disbelief like, I don't believe it. I had a relative like that. I was telling, I said about Mr. Beast. I said, oh yeah, this guy does this, that, and very charitable. He's a philanthropist, and he's worth so much money. And yeah, well, if he's worth so much, how come he does? I said, what do you mean, if? He is. He is worth the money. He does have the money. I don't know if you guys know about this, if you're new, but there was a YouTube short where he talks about somebody offered him for, I guess, all his YouTube channels and his businesses, $1.5 billion, if I'm not mistaken. And when he was in that YouTube short, he was talking, I said, well, maybe 10 or 20 billion, then I'd sell it. Somebody wanted to buy his whole enchilada there for 1.5 billion, if my memory serves me correct. No, it's the real deal, folks. People do make money off of YouTube. I'm just not one of them. I don't make the money they make. Okay? But I also want to tell you this, too. Keep this in mind. I thought that when you have millions of subscribers or millions of subscribers, that you're going to do, you're going to make a nice hefty paycheck on a monthly basis. I did a video like that, pointing that out, where a person had 1 million subscribers and they were only getting, I don't know, a couple, not even 1,000 a month, where a guy that had, or a person, I don't know if it was a guy or girl, had only 40,000 or 35 or 40,000 subscribers. They would get like 4,000 or 5,000 a month. As opposed to the person that had 1 million subscribers was only making, I don't know, $500, $600, $700 a month. Don't figure, right? You would think, well, the guy with the more subscribers, he should be making more money than the guy with the less subscribers. Didn't work that way. And I heard this from other YouTubers out there, that it's not so much the subscribers that make a difference in gaining, a lot of the views is one thing, you need that. But it's not so much the subscribers. I guess it's based on the views. And that's another thing, too, that comes into topic, or I should say come into play. How long should your videos be? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half hour? I don't know. I can't say. Somebody commented like that, and I appreciate the comment. And they said, well, with all the videos out there that people are watching, you're going to kind of like, basically, I'm taking it like you're going to get lost in a shovel. And you would. YouTube is competitive, folks. It is very competitive. And I hear all this. I read all this stuff here. I'm up abreast on certain things. But you know what? That don't bother me. It's not a deterrent. It's not to sit there and put a blank spot in your mind saying, I can't do it because there's too much competition there. I can't do it. I just don't have it in me. Well, if you go into it with a negative attitude, forget about it. You might as well hang it up on a coat hanger and forget about it, because with that type of attitude and persona that you don't want to do it, it's not going to go anywhere. You've got to, with this business, and it is a business, you've got to stay consistent. And the other thing is coming up with good content. And people say, well, you can't make videos that are more pertaining to you. You got to make it that's for the viewer. And that's true. But how are you going to know that if nobody responds? I put videos out and I get very little comments on my videos. And I get very little watch time, too. So the person must see, oh, how long is this guy's video? 20 minutes, 15 minutes? I'm not watching. I can't watch that guy. I don't know. But you know what? I tell people, if you don't watch it all the way through, it's like a person reading a book that read the first 2 chapters. They don't know how the story ends. It's not my loss, it's yours. The only loss I have is that it's taken me a long time, hours, to create the video and to edit and stuff like that. It could take a long time because I do everything on my own. Okay, creating the video, then I got to edit it, and then putting all the whatever to make it look good and sound good. You know, it takes time to do that, folks. Now, if you're doing 1 minute shorts, that's nothing. I mean, you could do those, pop those. I could probably pop out 3, 4, or 5 a day. You know, a YouTube short's a joke. It's a minute. But that's another thing too that you got to think about. How long are my videos going to be? What are they going to be about? And what is my? Once you find out what your channel is going to be, that's the next step. Okay, now I got the topic. I know what I want to talk about. Okay, now we got to figure out how long the viewer is going to want to watch my videos, and then you could check out in your analytics and see when they dropped off. Okay, listen. It's not the easy road to riches, and I'm not saying this to hinder your ideas or shatter your dreams. It's not, okay? You gotta be upfront and realistic here. I know some people out there, YouTubers out there, they talk about all these things here. Well, you know, you can make money. Yeah, I know, that's great. It's all fun and Jim dandy for them. Okay, they're the ones that's doing it. Okay, they're passing on the information. Look, folks, when I started back in 2013, I didn't watch anybody on how to create my YouTube channel. That's the truth. I was new at it. I had a full-time job back then. I didn't care about YouTube. YouTube to me didn't mean nothing. It was just another social media platform in the mix of all the other social media platforms. It didn't mean nothing to me. I wouldn't quit my job to start a YouTube channel. The only reason why I'm doing it full-time is because I went through 2 company layoffs and 1 company bankruptcy. The last job I got laid off from was back in 2016. I said, you know what? Let me do it full time, because all that time I didn't. Matter of fact, even when I was working, I didn't do any videos. Like I said, it was later on. I mean, I started back in 2013, but I didn't actually start creating videos till later on. You know what I'm saying? And then what sparked it was when eBay was saying that you can embed videos in your listings for the seller. So I said, okay, that's a good way to break into it. And like I said again, one thing channeled into the other. I started doing reseller news. Well, first I was starting to do demo videos, sneak peek videos, intro videos. Then I did the reseller news and Let's Talk eBay. And then I added vlogger to the mix. That's why my YouTube channel is an open forum. I like to talk about different things. The other thing you got to think about too, as being a person starting out on YouTube is, are you going to have a niche channel? Or if not, then are you going to be a vlogger? These are things you got to think about before you put out videos. I mean, I'm just saying before you start a channel as well. And me, I like to talk about different things. So, and the reason why, like that old saying goes, spice is the variety of life. If you're a niche person and you don't have, let's say for example, I want to start a niche channel because I like Sony products. My 2 main electronic products are Sony and Panasonic. Let's say I want to do a video on Sony DSLR cameras. There's only so much you could teach them. I mean, you could teach them the basic, the fundamentals of it, and how to use it, and so on and so forth, set the aperture settings, and all that other stuff that goes with it. What happens when that starts to get played out? Then what do? Oh, you get another camera. Sure. Who's got 2,000 or 3,000? First, I don't even own a DSLR camera. I own a DSC camera, digital still camera. But you know what? It works. That's what I used to take pictures on my eBay list of my eBay store and family. I don't have it. The equipment I have here, I'll do a video on it one day. The stuff to talk about, very basic system, equipment I have here to do my videos, and I'll do a video like that there and share it with you guys. But for the most part, folks, no, I don't have that. I don't have that type of money to buy DSLR cameras and talk about different, unless I'm getting brand deals from Sony. Let's say Sony said, well, we'll give you the latest camera. Well, I'll give it to you. You do a product review on it, brand deal. And then I guess they would pay you for it. I never had a brand deal. But if I ever did, that's the only way I could do it. But for the most part, what happens when you run out of something? Look at the sitcoms. Look at the sitcoms. So seriously, just take note for a second. Food for thought. What is the lifespan on sitcoms? Now, back in the day, my younger years, I would watch Seinfeld. I love Seinfeld. I think it was a great comedy show, great sitcom. How long did that last? I believe it was 10 years. Everybody Loves Raymond. Look at all the sitcoms when they start bailing out. Because what happens? The format will kind of, I guess it gets stale after a while, you know. But, you know, you say, well, they're pretty good. Took 10 long years, you know, running on television, stuff like that there, and people tuned in to watch them. And they're still making money off of royalties because I think Seinfeld is still, I don't watch much TV, I think it's still on television where you could watch it and they still get royalties for that. But, you know, that's what the point I'm trying to get across. Keeping your content fresh, it's like anything else, folks. You know, it's like, you know, and coming up with the content, coming up with good, clean content is another hard part. Like I said, that's my challenge. After I do this video, then I can say, okay, what am I going to talk about tomorrow? What am I going to talk about next week? Because I try to do a video every day. Every day. If it's not a YouTube short, it's a long form video like this. You know. But anyway, let's get back with chat. Let's go with ChatGPT, and boom, I'm over there, and I can put my glasses on for this here. Well, not that I'm going to read it. I got this program. Well, I got Windows 10. And it's called Read Aloud. I love it because it reads for you, and it reads a lot better than I read. You know, I don't make no mistakes on it. All I'm going to ask of you guys, after you could pause the video if you don't want to hear, you know, if you don't want to hear it, you know, being read aloud, you could pause it and just read it at your own leisure. I put these videos out, folks, to help people. Okay, that's the whole premise behind this YouTube channel. I call it the His Initiative: help, inspire, and share. Okay, that's what it's all about. I put out the information, and whatever takeaway you get from it is a takeaway you get from it, plain and simple. Okay, I can't say it any more simple than that. I don't mind doing the research. Like I said sometimes in my video, I do the research so you don't have to. Okay, now it is what it is. It's how you're going to interpret it and how you're going to, you know, use it to your ability, and I hope you do. All right. I'm going to mute my mic here, and I'm going to hit the read aloud. And but in case you're wondering, that read aloud comes with the Windows 10. It's something that Microsoft embedded in their software. So I'm using the Windows 10 Home Edition here. So I think that's part of their software package, so to speak, if you want to check that out. All right. Anyway, let me stop talking. Let me mute the mic.
When you don't get support from family and friends when starting a YouTube channel. Starting a YouTube channel or any new endeavor can be challenging, especially when you don't receive support from family and friends. It can be disheartening when the people you care about the most don't share your enthusiasm or belief in your project. If you find yourself in this situation, here are some steps and considerations to keep in mind. Self-belief. The first and most crucial step is to believe in yourself. If you're passionate about your YouTube channel and its content, trust in your vision and your reasons for starting it. Understand their concerns. Try to understand where your family and friends are coming from. They might be concerned about your well-being, privacy, or financial stability. Engage in open conversations with them to address their worries. Seek external support. Join communities related to content creation, such as YouTube creator forums, online groups, or local clubs. These can offer advice, support, and camaraderie from people who are going through or have been through similar experiences. Consistency is key. Success on YouTube often requires consistent effort over time. Even if immediate results are not apparent, perseverance can lead to growth and success in the long run. Celebrate small wins. Every subscriber, every positive comment, every like, celebrate these moments. They are indicators that you're making an impact, no matter how small. Continuous learning. Always be open to learning. Watch other successful YouTubers, attend workshops, or read up on tips and tricks to improve your channel. Consider feedback. While you should stay true to your vision, be open to constructive criticism. It can help you refine your approach and content. However, differentiate between constructive feedback and mere negativity. Stay motivated. Remember why you started the channel in the first place. Whether it's a passion, a message you want to share, or a skill you want to teach, keeping that motivation in mind can help you push through challenging times. Reevaluate as needed. If after a considerable amount of time, you feel that the channel isn't working out as you hoped, it's okay to reevaluate. Maybe you need to pivot your content, take a break, or try a different approach. Consider professional help. If the lack of support affects your mental well-being, consider seeking therapy or counseling. It can offer coping mechanisms and strategies to deal with these feelings. Lastly, remember that every successful YouTuber faced challenges at the start. Many didn't have support from their close ones initially, but found their community and audience as they persevered. Stay true to your passion, and you might find that over time, your family and friends come around to see the value and purpose in what you're doing.
Okay, there you have it. Okay. The reason, like I said, the reason why I'm doing this, folks, is for the simple reason is because I felt a little jaded, to be truthfully honest with you. I felt a little jaded when I told people what I was doing, and I didn't get like I said, I didn't get no response from them, and that's okay. Okay, let me make myself bigger here, folks, and that's okay. Not everybody's going to share your dreams and your passions. That's something you got to do. You got to fulfill your own dreams and passions. You can't live by other people, what they think you should and shouldn't do. That's totally up to you. That's your call. And remember this, if you're new to my YouTube channel, I said this before, and I'll say it again now, especially if you're a new YouTuber or thinking about starting a YouTube channel, you're going to pass this path once in this world, folks. You might as well do something that you're going to enjoy doing and love doing. If you're a person that's going to sit there and say, oh, I can't do it, it's not going to work, and you listen to the naysayers, that's not going to help you out any way, size, shape, or form. It's not going to work that way. You can't go in with that mindset like that, because if you do, like I said earlier, it's finished. It's a done deal. It's done and over with. You can't. The other thing is, with everything going on this week, I know you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Don't get caught up in the news. I know there's a lot of things going on in this beautiful world we live in, and if you start thinking negative and start thinking, well, I got this going on, what about that? Don't go in confused. That's what I said in my other video. When it comes to making a video, don't get stressed out. Do your research. Go to other YouTubers besides me. If you feel like me, you like the way I present the content, then hey, please, I'll tell you now, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and if you want to be up there when I post that new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. Okay, help my channel grow. The more it grows, the more I could share the news with other people. And I do hope you like me as a content creator. And I just want to share this with you guys out there. Hopefully I still have your attention. I do not discuss religion or politics, and there's no profanity on my channel. Okay, and the other thing I want to throw out there is that I do not do any zany antics. So if people are looking, for example, I won't do cliff diving, jumping out of planes, and rock climb or whatever. I don't do any of those things that could be detrimental to my health and my well-being and my safety. I don't do those things. So people looking for an adventurous YouTuber that does things like that, a guy that's rock climbing, he's jumping out of plane, then my channel, I guess, ain't going to be for you then. It doesn't fit the bill for you. But that's how I am, okay? I don't do crazy things like that. I'm not saying, I should say crazy, but I don't do those type of things. I'm not a daredevil. I don't do stuff like that. There's an old saying, don't tempt fate twice. I did a video, I think, a while back about how a couple of YouTubers or social media influencers lost their lives by doing things like that. Okay, so that's the other thing I'll share with you guys is if you are thinking about being a YouTube creator or you think about starting one, please, please, please don't do anything dangerous that could be really bad. Okay, if you don't believe me, do your own research. Type a Google search and type in there, people who are no longer with us because of pranks and bad and dangerous stunts. Please don't do stuff like that, folks, for yourself. I can't explain it enough, please. I can't share that enough with you guys. People do crazy things to make their videos go viral. I understand. People want to accelerate their growth of their channel. They want their channel. They want to become successful YouTubers. Hey, I watched the Streamy Awards. I don't watch the Golden Globe Awards. I don't care about the movie act. I don't hate them. I just don't care. That's not interesting to me. I watch the YouTube Streaming Awards because there I'm watching YouTubers like myself. I'm not successful like them, but they're getting the little statues. It's just like the Golden Globe Awards, only it deals with YouTubers. And some of your favorite YouTubers over there are getting that little statue and stuff like that. And that's what I watched. I think it was this year. I think the beginning of this year, whatever it was, I was watching it. I think I even did a video on it there, in case you missed it. It's called, I think, In Case You Missed It, something like that there. I like I said, after 1,000 videos, I can't remember half of the videos I did. But I did a video about that there. And I have hyperlinks on it, so you can just hyperlink it and you can watch it. It's really nice. It's really good. I mean, as a YouTuber like myself, it makes you feel like I'm part of that. I'm part of that. Even though I didn't attend it, I wasn't invited to it and stuff like that. I feel part of it, and it makes you feel good. And that's the thing too, folks. When you got this drive, this maternal drive, or I should say internal drive, where you want to do something so bad that you could live it, breathe it, sleep it, because that's how I feel about YouTube. It makes you overwhelmed with a lot of enthusiasm. Like, I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make this YouTube channel work somehow, some way. And you know what? If you keep making mistakes along the way, don't worry about it. You know what I tell people? I tell my kids, when you make a mistake, don't dwell on it, learn from it, and move on. Okay? I mean, seriously, it's like Joel Osteen, the pastor, once said, he used a marathon runner in his one of his sermons, and he said, you take a marathon runner. He runs in there, he's in the race, he's doing good, he takes a fall, he trips, whatever, he dusts himself off, he gets back into the race and he runs again. Don't let things like that upset you and do setbacks, because that's not going to do anything for you. If you're sitting there and you say, geez, I did a video, I got little to no views, little to no subscribers, what am I wasting my time? Let me tell you something. I thought a lot like that once before. I said, geez, it's taken so long to get 1,000 subscribers. Let me share this with you, just if it'll make you feel any better. I started my YouTube channel back in 2013, okay? My YouTube channel became monetized in 2021. Look how many years it took to get 1,000 subscribers. Well, people say, well, that's because the content you put out, maybe it ain't good. Well, maybe it ain't. Maybe it ain't that great. I don't know back then. But again, as you go along, as time goes on, you go along, you learn more and more. What is a baby got? You got to crawl before you walk. You take the baby steps. That's what it's like. Dr. Dennis Waitley, he said in one of his quotes, and I remember it, I got a little cassette, I still have it, it's called The Psychology of Winning. And you know what one of his quotes were? It's not what you are that holds you back, it's what you think you're not. Let me repeat that. It's not what you are that holds you back, it's what you think you're not. If you're a person that has this mindset, it'll never work, no one's going to watch it. Like I said, again, you know the drill. Very bad. That's a bad way to go into it. I'll tell you right now. Okay, it's not good. Think positive. You could do this. I know you can. I have faith in you guys out there. If I could do it, you could do it. I'm a little guy. I'm a little YouTube channel, but I feel like I'm a big YouTube channel. I feel like I have, even though I don't have them, I feel like I have millions of subscribers. And that gives me the option or the opportunity to share stuff with you guys on a smaller level, of course. But what is the difference between a small YouTuber and a big YouTuber? Why can't the small guy give good advice just as good as a guy with a big YouTube channel? I remember one thing: the YouTube channel is all based on subscribers. He's got a lot of subscribers. Well, a lot of people must like him because he's got all the subscribers. Yeah, true. But you don't know how many people also might say negative things about the videos that person puts out too. Don't forget, since YouTube did away with the thumbs up and down, you can see the numbers. Well, that's usually controlled by the YouTube creators, such as myself. People don't see how many thumbs they get down. Thumbs, they'll see, they'll see thumbs up, but no, you don't even see the number of that. I don't think. Only I get to see that through the analytics, but you'll just see they got the thumbs up, thumbs, but they don't have no numbers there to let you know who likes what and who dislikes it. But I assure you, even those successful ones that have millions and millions and millions of subscribers probably get a lot of thumbs down on their videos too. And people say, well, how do you know if you've never seen it? I'm sure they do. I would find it hard to believe that anybody's going to tell me, stand here with a straight face and say, there are YouTubers out there that they've been on the platform for so many years, they got so many subscribers, and not one of them got a thumbs down on their videos. I would find that very, very hard to believe, folks. Very hard to believe. And people say, yeah, but, you know, even if I'm telling you right now, I doubt very much that someone's going to tell me that there are YouTubers out there that don't get thumbs down on their videos. And that's the other thing, too. People, I go to some of these blogs and people sit there saying, I started a YouTube channel and I got a thumbs down on my video. I feel like giving up and quitting. Well, I get thumbs down on my videos. It don't bother me. If anything, I'm going to keep putting more out. Look, I'm not going to let nobody shatter my dreams, and neither should you. If you enjoy creating videos, and this is what you love to do, folks, don't let the naysayers say it can't be done. You're not going to go. Don't listen to them. Okay? I'm not saying, but the advice I'm giving you and sharing of information based off my own experiences is going to make your YouTube channel grow in leaps and bounds. But at the same time, you got to have a foundation. You got to start off at the bottom to work your way up to the top. Okay? You can't. Sure, I'd like to be on top too. I would like to get 100,000 subscribers. I'd love to get the silver play button. It's an incentive. Does it do anything for you? No, it's a talking piece. You know, when you're doing your video, you can hang on the back and wall. People say, "Hey, he's got the silver play button." I mean, well, you can see it. He's got 100,000 subscribers. He met the threshold. Or the gold one, he got 1 million subscribers. He's got the gold play button. And then what's the other one? The ruby there, the diamond. When you get over 100 million or 100 million subscribers, you get like a ruby or a diamond shape. Well, it's probably cut glass, of course. And, you know, like I remember Mr. Beast got it, you know. I think it was like amethyst red, whatever it was. And he got it, well, because he had over 100 million subscribers, or he had 100 million subscribers. Look, I can't honestly say, I'm going to achieve those goals. It would be nice, but I don't think so. I don't think my channel has that potential growth factor to where it's going to escalate into that many subscribers where I'm going to obtain those things. But you know what? I may never get there, but I'm sure as heck having fun doing it, folks. And like I said again, I put out the information out there, and if you guys get a takeaway from it, to me, that is the best thing. That lets me know I'm doing my job, and you guys appreciate the work I'm putting out there. Like I don't mind doing the research. Where other people might go off and say, I got to go to the beach today. I got no time for YouTube. That guy, Rich Bassina, he'll do the research for me. He'll find out some information, and he'll share it with us. And you know what? It works for me. I don't care. You know, go out, have a good time. I don't mind sitting here 6-7 hours. I do take breaks in between. I do take lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I do hang out with the family. I make it my business to spend time with my family. But at the same time, I devote a lot of my personal time, and I devoted many years to doing this here, where I could be hanging out, having a good time, relax, and take it easy too. But you know what? I don't want to be selfish with my life. I tell my friends and family that there. See, you know why? Because I want to help people. Okay, I don't want it to just be like, oh, I'm all for myself. I don't care about other people. No, I don't mind sharing my life with people. I want to help people out. Okay, and I'm going to. Look, Mr. Beast is a very wealthy philanthropist. He gives money away. He does all these good things, and God bless him. Would I like to be like that one day? Sure. I want to help people. I don't want to be one of these people that, you have all this wealth and you just bottle it up, doing things. No, I want to help people out. But I can't. I don't have the financial clout like that. So the next best thing is to share my own personal experience with you. My time, my personal time. So I could give people personal time. But I'm going to share my life with other people. People on YouTube, people out I meet in the street if they need help. Hey, how many times have I done things like that where people are struggling? Like if I took a walk one time to the food store, there was a lady struggling to get the bags in the car. I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, can I give you a hand?" And she's like, "Oh, thank you." I've done that many a times. I don't mind sharing my time with people, my life with people. I like to do that there, and I'm going to do it. And I don't care what people think of me, whether they think I'm whatever. Because, like I said, because, if what do you do for a living now? I don't get into the personal aspect of it and tell people, oh, I'm a YouTuber. Like I got this YouTube hat on. This YouTube hat, I don't wear it in public. I mean, not for anything bad. I like to take care of it, but I have other hats I wear. And it's not because you don't want people to know you're a YouTuber. No, it's not that. Well, I'm not saying you might get people that just oh, you're a YouTuber. The next thing you know, people ask, well, I don't mind that part sometimes, but I never really wear it on the outside, but I basically use it. You want to call it a YouTube prop or whatever, but I do love YouTube though. Okay, I do love YouTube. Matter of fact, this hat here, the story with this hat was I got this hat I bought it a long time ago. It was just a plain black hat. And I was looking at the YouTube shirts and the hats and stuff like that because I said, I love YouTube so much. I said, I'd like to get something like this. So what did I do? I went to Etsy and I typed in, I did a search. I said a YouTube patch, whatever, iron-on patch. And it came up and I bought this YouTube patch. There's also one on the back that says, watch me on YouTube. And I paid I think $7 for the both of them, and I said, "Look at this! I got myself a nice YouTube, big logo. I wanted it big like that. I didn't want it so little, and but I bought it, and that's what happened. I had this hat. I bought it a while back, and I said, yeah, I love YouTube, and I was pricing them, and YouTube hats are kind of pricey. They're some of this stuff. To me, it was, and even a T-shirt. I don't have a T-shirt yet. I got a black shirt like this here. I'm thinking of making at home on my printer. They have the laser printer where you could do your like your custom thing there, like a custom shirt. I can't think what they call it again. Anyway, it's the iron-on thing. You take it out of the printer, and I was thinking of doing it there. I'll show you guys one day. I'll show you when I did it, how I did it and stuff like that. I have a lot of ideas what I want to share with this YouTube channel, but folks, that's why I said I want to keep it an open forum. I want to share things with you guys and put it out there, and hopefully you guys maybe will emulate and do some things like that too. Okay. But anyway, that's all I have. I don't want to keep rambling on. I'm sorry if I took so long. I know there's probably a person out there that said you make your videos too long, and I'm sorry, but I have a lot of things I want to share with people. And sometimes you can't do it in 5 or 10 minutes, unless you're really a speed talker. I have other things I want to share with you guys. So I'm going to leave it at that. But I just want to say this in closing. I am closing this video out. To all you out there who are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or you are new YouTubers out there, when it comes to creating videos for your channel, I say 5 things. Okay? 1, keep it real. 2, keep it original. 3, let it grow organically. 4, a good thumbnail. And 5, titles. Okay? Those 5 things should help with your channel growing. Okay, I can't get any more basic than that. Okay, that's the way I've been doing it, and I'm still doing it to the present day. That's it. Those 5 things I told you is what I'm doing. Now, as far as thumbnails and titles, that's something you got to work on. Some people are saying that when it comes to titles that they could have professional people make them. I don't know how professional you can be. I mean, I don't know what to tell you with that. I mean, I would go to Canva or Adobe Express and just make a title, make a thumbnail like that. But some people say, well, you could have professional people make. I mean, what is it? Look at other people's titles. And I'm not saying this to be facetious or in a bad way or making any derogative statements here, but if you look at a thumbnail, I did it last week. The title is this thumbnail, simple thumbnail or video. Simple video got 875, something like that. Videos, whatever, views, something like that. And what is it? It's the one with the 2 little boys. It's the video, in case you might have heard it. Charlie bit my finger. There's nothing professional about that thumbnail or the title. Okay? That's it. The only thing I will say with that video I did, the 2 went hand in hand. You had a picture of Charlie biting his brother's finger, and then the title, Charlie bit my finger. So they went together, okay? I'm not saying anything bad. Like I said again, I don't think, I hear people saying, oh, sometimes they make thumbnails that could be hours or long time. Not me, folks. I'm sorry. I can't see doing a little thumbnail like this that it could take that much there. We're not talking, you decide for yourself, okay? I'm not knocking the other creators that talk about creating good thumbnails and titles. I just don't see it like that, where you got to have a professional person do a thumbnail. I don't think it's not rocket science, folks. Okay, if you look at that video I was talking about, the simple video gets 875 million views. Look at that video if you get a chance. If you don't watch the whole thing, just look at what I'm talking about. You'll get the drift of the point I'm getting at here. I don't know. I do my own thumbnails. I'm not going to hire anybody. And first off, I don't have the money to hire people anyway. Like I said, everything I do on my own. So plain and simple. I make my thumbnails within Filmora, to be truthfully honest with you guys. And one day, if I don't forget, I will do a video like that and show you how I do it. You might say, yeah, but your videos, they're not. Folks, study other people's videos. Other people's thumbnails. Look at them, get an idea, and that's basically how it's going to work. Okay, but that's me. Okay, other people may bake the different, and that's fine. We all have opinions. As far as titles, they say good thumbnails and titles. Yes. I agree 100% as far as that part goes. Your thumbnail is your intro to your video. Okay, it's like a preview of a coming attraction of a movie that's coming out in the summer of 2024, and you want to see the trailer on it, but instead of a trailer, it's a thumbnail. So you want to put but the thing is, whatever the thumbnail is, make sure it pertains to the title. So if I was going to do a quick example, if I was going to do a thumbnail about, or let's say I'm going to talk about Sony DSLR cameras, you might have a picture of me holding up a Sony DSLR camera, right? Me, and maybe right in there, bold letters, I don't know, a preview on here or breakdown, whatever, on how to use the Sony DSLR camera, something along that line. And that's the title, but make sure the title goes with the thumbnail. They go hand in hand with each other, okay? And the thing is, you don't want to deviate from that topic or subject. Okay? So if you're going to talk about DSLR cameras, and that's your thumbnail and title, follow suit with it. And the other thing I'm going to tell people, don't do clickbait. I don't do any clickbait. I'm not interested in clickbait. Because first of all, I heard YouTube frowns on it. And if they find that, I don't think they're going to like it that way. Okay? And the other thing is copying other people's material. The other YouTubers' content. I don't think that's good. All right, unless it goes on the Creative Commons, whatever, you might get a warning, a copyright warning, whatever, because you're using somebody else's content. And the other thing is, when it comes to, I just had a train of thought over here. Now it's off. When it comes to, like I said, creating the thumbnails and stuff like that, use your own discretion. But that's it. Don't deviate. Okay, when it comes to, if you're, like I said, let's say your title again is the Sony DSLR review, and that's your title. Don't deviate. Start it off like that there, and then later on you're going into something totally different. It's going to be a big turnoff. People, because a person's coming there for that reason. I know, even myself, I never give people thumbs downs on their videos, any of them, whether I think they're good or not, or in between. I don't do that there. But if I'm going to a YouTube channel and a person's got a title, again, with that topic, I'm hoping to see the video pertaining to that. I don't want the person talking about a DSLR camera and then he's going off into something totally different, because that's a turnoff. Okay, and that's when you're doing your analytics, when you'll start to see people break off from your video. It's like, once you do that, that's like an instant switch off. It's like, oh, that's it, I'm done. That's how I feel. If I'm going to a YouTube creator and I'm watching their videos, and that's the title and the thumbnail, that's what I'm hoping and expecting to see. But once it goes off, now people might say, yeah, but wait a minute. You're a YouTube channel, and you say you're an open forum. You like to talk about different things. Yes, there's nothing wrong about talking about different things. Okay? It's, especially if you don't have a niche channel. My channel is not a niche, quote-unquote, channel. I do talk about different things. But here it is. If I'm talking to you about something for that particular video and the thumbnail and the title matches, it doesn't matter whether I'm a niche channel or an open forum channel, I'm going to talk about that particular topic. So there's really no discrepancy with that saying, yeah, well, yeah, you're not exactly a niche channel. You seem like your videos go all over the place. Well, it depends how you're looking at it, but I don't look at it that way. Okay? I don't look at it that way in any way, size, shape, or form, because even though my channel is an open forum and I talk about different topics, I'm staying on that topic. You follow? I don't, it doesn't matter if I'm an open forum channel where I talk about different topics. It's staying on topic of that particular subject or topic, that subject, right? Whatever you're talking about, that's what matters. So it doesn't matter, if you're a vlogger, I am a vlogger, but if I'm talking about something, even when I'm doing a vlog and stuff like that. But here's the thing. My videos do a 360. They all come back. It's all business related. Well, to help people out. Let's put it that way. It's to get a takeaway from my videos. Now, some of you out there may bake the difference. I don't really know about getting a takeaway from it. Well, then you gotta, another thing too. You gotta keep an open mind too, folks. You're meeting me for the first time. You don't know what I'm all about, and you as a viewer, how am I gonna know what you're all about? Right? I mean, I don't. I'm sitting in front of a webcam here, but you're getting to know me. And as time goes on, you'll learn more and more. That's why I said the more people watch my videos, they subscribe or whatever, you'll get a little more, about what type of person I am. What does he talk about today? You'll get to know people like that there. But if you're going to be a person that's, you keep a closed mind to things, then yeah, it's not going to work. But those are the things I won't do. I don't get involved with clickbait, taking other people's content. Although sometimes I might use a snippet here and there. Once in a blue moon, I might do that. But the most important thing is, and I know YouTube likes it, is to keep your content original. Some people use that reuse content there, where I think they buy it and they reuse it again. I don't like reusing other people's, even though it's okay. Like if it's within the guidelines where you're allowed to use it, so to speak, because I think you paid for it. I don't use that anyway. I like to do my own content. This way people can't say anything saying, oh, that guy, that's my content. Everything on my videos is all original content. It's me. You're going to see me on the video, not, taking this, that, and the other thing. Once in a blue moon, I might do that, just to make a little point. But with the Memora 12, you get all these different gifts and everything. You got to really check that. That's another thing. You got to check that software. I don't get nothing for it, by the way. When I tell you guys in the beginning that I use Memora 12, I don't get anything from it. I just put it up because I love the software. Matter of fact, they just did the update. I think it's 12.5.6 now. And every time they add it to it, a little more bells and whistles come with it, So I do love Memora, and that's what I'm using right now. But I am going to let you go. I'm sorry I said that a couple minutes ago. You probably said, my God, he said that about 10 minutes ago. Well, I know. I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great day. And I'm going to say this. If you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, you already have an established YouTube channel, I'm wishing you guys all the best of luck, the best success. Go out there. Keep putting those videos out, because people will watch them. Trust me, they will watch them. It's not, your channel might not grow overnight, but one never knows. And I always say, never say never. All right, guys. I'll talk to you the next time. This is Rich Bassini signing off. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.